Welcome back to the next episode of Open Roads. We're going to get this game done and dusted, I think, for this episode. We've got 2 episodes out for it so far. Let's get back into the 3rd one and find out where this story is going to lead to. If you like this series, as always, make sure to drop a like on the episode. It does really help me out. Helps keep me motivated and helps keep me wanting to carry on going as well. So, you know, stuff like that's really helpful. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content from me, or if you're not too sure yet, you're not sold on it yet, go and watch some of the other content on the channel. If you like, if you're enjoying it, then go ahead and subscribe. There'll be plenty more of this. So, ooh, a flare gun.
Dodge this.
That's pretty cool. Can't do anything with that. So yeah, plenty of different content on the channel. A couple of Let's Plays. I've got a bit of Fortnite on there, just as a bit of a battle royale. Should have a little bit of Call of Duty content on there as well, because I like playing Call of Duty, so I want to go ahead and just do a little mini series on that. And what's this? Nothing. And there'll be plenty more content to come along the way as well. So go ahead and check some of it out if you haven't already. And if you're bored and you've got nothing to watch on YouTube at the minute, because a lot of people have stopped uploading, haven't they? Let's be honest. Then maybe it's something that can keep you entertained for a little while. So go ahead and give it a watch. Right, we're not really finding much going on here, are we? Got a ledger. Just gotta let
Boy,
Mommy
he
know.
really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well,
Oh, I can.
some of it was on this boat.
Can any
Yeah.
of you imagine
Seems
doing
like
that?
He really
I would imagine a lot of people quite happily
Can you
spend 40
imagine
grand on
Grandma living
nothing.
here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Obviously, I'd
Maybe
spend
then
on
she
something
would have been a famous
sensible.
painter, because she would have, like,
If I
had to
didn't
paint a
have
bunch of
that
stuff
spare.
to make it less ugly.
For sure.
Below 40
And
grand
you
on
and Grandma
yourself.
would have had to fish every
My
day.
PC would be
This is
mint.
a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining
I'd be
something
covered in
like
tattoos.
Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
And I'd be going on a holiday. Be nice and tanned. I think best holiday ever, if I could go anywhere in the world, would be probably go to Japan. Old Japan, like the rural Japan. And see what that's all about. Anyone else got any particular holidays that they would like to go on? Let me know. I'd be interested to find out where people want to go on holiday. Robbers hit again. Okay.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother
Famila?
sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Yes.
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Okay, sorry about that. Right, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so he smoked. We get it, right? He drank and he smoked. Drank a lot and he smoked a lot. He's potentially a bank robber. Or grandma's potentially tied up with the bank robber stuff as well. And that's about all we've got so far. Flashlight? Nope. Okay, yeah. Right, we're going to check these cupboards because you never know. Oh, he's left some alcohol. That's suspicious. Oh, makes me want a glass of wine right now. Do you know what? Maybe I'll go and get some. Will I? Nah. Got a bottle of rum in the cupboard. Could go ahead and have a bit of rum. Be a bit of a pirate for the evening. Arr. Rum. My favourite,
Attention, every... Oh,
alcoholic beverages, of course.
Should have seen that coming.
I don't drink as much as I used to, so I'm not out getting completely wasted. Man, this man likes a smoke. He's got a pipe, he's got cigarettes, and he's got alcohol. Let's go ahead then. Hang about. Okay. So we've got a bit of information about this man. However, we don't have loads of information. What's our task? Pierre's office where they can blow the lid off the whole thing. Of course, it's not a lot, but nothing's ever easy. Right, so we want a key or we want...
Aha!
And he missed that. So we want a key or we want a crowbar or something. We've got a key. Couldn't have timed that any better, could I, really? Promise I didn't see the key last time. I mean, I did see it, but I didn't know it was a key and didn't really look at it. Aha! Alright. Cigar. Snap. Pierre, man. Lived a cool life, though, right? Living on a boathouse. Pretty chill. Robber. Pretty cool. Right, yeah, the key to everything could be in here. It's got to be in one of the drawers, then. A letter? Mom!
So, I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
Okay, so I'm guessing that's what that letter said.
I don't know. I would have gone for it. I mean, talk about romantic. A whole new life with somebody who'd go to all these lengths for you. A fresh start. A whole bunch of money. What's
Ooh.
not to like?
Having to leave behind everybody you know? Your parents and family and make your kids live in hiding? She would have been on the
The only
run
thing that
with
sounds
a
good about that is the
criminal.
money.
Is a little romance worth all that?
Grandma didn't think so. But I'm not so sure.
Take that key.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
Aha! Forgot about the mailbox. Yeah, that's right. We're going to go ahead and check out the man's mailbox. His mail box. You got mail. Right, that's it. Oh no, wait there, middle drawer. Ooh, nearly missed that pencil. Cool. Right, let's go ahead and check out this man's mailbox. Yeah, we're nosy. And what? How do we get... Oh no, we had to go over here, didn't we? I mean, they could definitely improve this game by letting you run. It's always nice to run about instead of just dawdling like this. But I guess normal people aren't just running about. You could probably make a little TikTok skit out of that, to be fair. Game versus reality. Running everywhere. Right. He's got a letter.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait,
Let's do it.
opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
I know. Oh, come on. Live a little.
Oh, come on, Mom. Live a little. We've already come so far. We can't just stop now, when we're so close to the truth.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Let's see. Come on, baby. Let's read it. Okay, so. Return to sender. Unclaimed. No such address. Address incomplete. Blah, 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 blah. Insufficient post. Okay. So, it's been returned. Next. Right, this is the bit we want to read. Okay, to whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted to the theft of almost $500,000. Wow. I had worked as a property inspector for Jean County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, it's coming on, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He had a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds for the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As the time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county's office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did. And I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profit remains, I have destroyed. My wife Helen knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with my story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Usher. Looks like we his daughter then.
So Pierre was
we know his daughter,
my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Damn.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Well, it kind of did happen though, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, Mum. Gonna go
really
against
sorry,
my
Mom.
instinct
For your
this
whole
time.
life, you'd thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive,
Wish she could have been there for her? Wish she could have trusted
Wish
you?
she could have trusted you.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that bit would have been it.
if we could have just... She didn't have to carry
The
all this
dream.
alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking.
That's enough now. Come on.
Stop.
I am
You
just
make me
this
cry.
girl, aren't I? Call me Tess. I literally say the
Just
things it gives me the option to
such
say most of the time before it
An
even
amazing
comes up.
daughter.
Come on,
Love
Tess.
you, Mom.
Same year born.
I love you too, honey.
Loving it. We're like 20s. Ah, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Okay. Is our phone's not in there, is it? Ah, trash. Trash bag. Right, close that. Open the window. Open the door. Lock door. Can I lock her? Ah, unlock door. Right, what was the point in that then? Unlock her door? Can't see it. Alright, let's talk to Mum.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
I wonder.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well,
Hey.
if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
A little
So you
bit.
asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah,
What do
I
I,
mean,
have for my tea tonight, eh?
not really a
Sat here
gambler.
thinking
He's not playing with his own money.
while
It's all
they're talking.
tournaments and stuff. They're
I'm
playing as a
reading it.
sport.
What do I have for my tea? That's kind of insane.
That's insane.
I mean, it's-
Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did.
I
But
don't
this
always
isn't
think-
playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house.
Exactly.
Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after
Maybe.
he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time,
It was already over.
yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
Nah.
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense. That he was living some great life out there.
Well, he
No,
was
you-
living the dream.
you shouldn't apologize.
Going away, becoming a full-time
I'm sorry I didn't tell you
gambler.
earlier. I
What
guess
a
I was
dream life that
embarrassed
is. I mean, if he's living a
that I
good
would
life
have married
for
such
it.
a ding-dong.
But
Professional gambler.
take your family with you.
I didn't want to have to, but I guess you can't keep running away from your problems
Yes.
forever.
Now I have these tickets
Oh, sorry.
I think you should go.
to Reno?
Yeah.
I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Yeah, but he's always busy.
You sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not
I'm
over
not.
Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For
Thanksgiving. I
What do you
wonder
mean
if
for
that's
what?
like
You're
a
kick-ass.
celebration that I can
How many
get
moms
behind.
would stop packing up their
Maybe if
house
I ever
to
go
drive
to
their daughter
America, I'll
all
go
over
over
Michigan to
Thanksgiving so
search
I can
for a
see what it's
family
like.
secret? Or
They
run
make
their
a
own
big thing about
business, run a
Thanksgiving over in
community
America,
theater.
but we don't have that
That's
in the
pretty
UK.
cool.
We don't have it.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective. But
If you're from America, you're going to have to let me know what you actually do
Thanks,
on
honey.
Thanksgiving down
But-
below, because I'd be
that
interested to
means a
find out
lot.
what it actually means to someone
And
from
speaking of
America,
businesses,
rather than just reading
it's
on
pretty
Google
impressive
what
that you made
what
enough money
Thanksgiving's
to buy a
about.
plane ticket.
I think it's
Yeah.
about
It's exciting that
being
people are
thankful for
willing
the
to
date
pay
that
me.
America
to
declared
design
independence,
websites.
maybe?
Well, I've seen what you can do,
Something
and
like
you
that.
do a great job.
But I don't know, 100%. Well, that
Thanks,
could be
Mom.
Independence Day,
I'm
actually.
serious. When
Or
I
is that
saw
just
your
a film
web stuff,
with,
I don't
aliens
always
in
know
it?
what I'm
I
looking
don't
at,
know.
but I know it looks
me know.
good.
Just sounds like a day where you can appreciate your
An
family and eat loads of
artist's
food.
eye, just
I
like
mean-
your grandma.
And my mom.
Not better days than that,
But
really, is there?
Maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like doing Kurt. Ooh, I don't want to say, do I say that to my mum? That's a bit weird. She's not my
Like
mum, though.
doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Oh, yeah.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads, like golf balls.
I'm not too sure a tiny little head's a very good thing.
So,
You just want
what do
a
you think
nice,
about the whole
normal-sized
August
head.
thing?
Moving in with her?
Would you rather
Yeah.
have a head the
I
size of a
guess
golf ball
It's a
or a
big
head
decision,
the size
moving
of
to
a
Chicago.
bowling ball?
Yeah.
Would you want
If
to
you're a
move in
baby,
with her?
obviously. So, in an adult, I know they say your head doesn't really grow much, but as an adult, I suppose a bowling ball would be more like, I don't know, a beach ball? And then a golf ball, as an adult, would be more like, I don't know, a tennis ball.
It seems like a good choice.
So would you rather have a tennis
Even if
ball
it's just
head
for
or a
while.
beach ball
At
head?
least we'd have a place to stay.
I think I'd rather have a beach
Yeah,
ball head.
that's what
At least
I'm
I
thinking
could nut
too.
people with it.
Are you worried about the theater?
Little tiny
Or
little
my
tennis ball head though,
school?
you could dodge, couldn't you?
These days,
Dodge
I'm worried
well.
about everything.
You couldn't
But
fit much food in your mouth.
I'm confident, too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Right,
Yeah.
you're talking too much
too.
now.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really
I know.
is our dad.
I'll call her on my mobile phone. Oh wait,
You can sleep easy.
you wouldn't let me go
We're
back
not
and get
French
it.
Canadian after all.
And whatever we end up doing, I'm just
Ooh,
glad.
Tattoo's
I'm glad
itchy
you're with me.
today. I like that.
Yeah.
Never like it when the tattoo's
too.
itchy. Razors right around your arm, it's horrible. Luckily, I've only got one tattoo for the itchiness. Unluckily, because... Well, that was it. Okay, well, I'll let the credits roll through. If you like this series, drop a like on the series. Let me know what you thought of it. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, or don't subscribe just yet. Go and check out some other content. And if you like what I do, then subscribe to the channel. Make sure you knock that notification bell on as well so you get notified when I upload to YouTube. So thank you very much for watching this one. That is another Let's Play in the bag, and we'll see you later. Bye!